I mean, it's like I once got an email, Monty, when we were actually like, then this company got rolling, and the headline, it was from someone, it said like S. Bankman Fried, and it was like TSM X LFN collab, millions of dollars. And I was like, you know what, Monty, I don't think with our taste that's actually for us. You know, I feel like that's a no. And we took a pass on that one. So you know what, we might have lost out, but I don't know. And then also there was another email from a guy, and it was like P. Zhang, and it was like, can you help me embezzle some money? But I skipped that one. That went into my spam folder. So shout out to those were all references to shout out to TSM. Everyone, just look up the stories, look them all up, look them all up.
It's probably good because TSM did get paid from that partnership, and you know they had to like start taking legal action against. And you know what? They never will be paid because FTX is going to spend all the money like that they're clawing back, trying to make the people who had investments on that platform whole, and they're never going to be paying out any kind of sponsorship contracts to TSM, the LCS, or otherwise.
Yeah, to be fair, by the way, I actually fucked up the joke. Our producer did say the joke should have been it was P. Zhang want to buy a car. That's actually the real joke if you know the reference, because that's what he claimed. He had to like take Sword Art's car or some shit like that. If you remember, it was some weird shit like that. The whole thing was just so. It was what was so crazy about that story, Monty, is it was like a K-drama. Like the way the details just kept coming out. Like, oh my god, it's so thrilling and shocking and sensational. And is he lying? And oh my god, but he was in with them for years.
It was very funny.
It was crazy, the drama.
It was also
music playing in the background.
It was also one of those true joys in life, Thorin, because you knew that nobody was actually getting hurt, because like BMW or whatever, Sword Art was paid like $6 million, so it was a drop in the bucket. Yes. You know, it doesn't matter if TSM loses money because that's just funny. And they also have a lot of money from their venture capital, from their website empire, you know, so nobody was actually getting hurt in that one. So that was one of the times where I felt really quite okay to laugh at that entire situation.
Here's why we did win in the end against TSM money. Not only did they lose the entire sponsorship and then just cut the esports side of the team almost like out of the org, which is like a W already, but even better, this is how you know we won. Think about how famous TSM the org is and how many famous players have played for TSM, how iconic some of the lineups are. Dude, I am actually willing to say this right now. I am willing to bet legit money that there are loads of LCS fans that without Googling it couldn't tell me the 2022 lineups of TSM. I'm willing to bet real money for that. And the reason that is glorious is that's how irrelevant they were at the end, bro. Like, essentially, the only thing they're famous for at the end, almost like some sort of fucked up reparations, was using the org in the last few years to just pay Sword Art and Maple a whole bunch of money who did play for fuck all in minor regions, and like they just got to have some millions on the way out. So in a weird way, it's almost like they were like Robin Hood. They like stole from the rich. Oh wait, that's Sam Bankman-Fried again, allegedly in a video game Minecraft, and then they gave to the poor, who in this case was Sword Art and Maple. So I'm glad they got money. I'm glad they got paid. Glad they got that Skrilla.
Yeah, there was I noticed that there was a new announcement from on the solo bid subreddit about
what is it?
The late. I'm trying to find it again. It was a couple months ago.
By controversial or top post or something maybe. Just do this here.
It was. Yeah, I'm trying to find it right now. I'm trying to find it, guys. I'm sorry. It was very funny.
Also, by the way, that's how you know also that the team is dead. TSM subreddit used to be the place to go. That was like my homepage after the games when they lost, or Worlds. And so now it's what? T1 sub, Fnatic sub. Guys, that's just some passé new shit. It used to be all about the TSM. It was all about r/Team Solomid, which also my other favorite detail is it's not called Team Solomid anymore. They rebranded like all idiots. So they also ruined the subreddit name, which is perfect. I love that too.
Just like the Global Offensive stuff. Which is still the hub of Counter-Strike.
Bro, when I just opened this is how egregious TSM fans are. How dare they write this at the top of the subreddit, Monty? They put, you are not currently subscribed to Artas Team Solomid. Please respect that by not downvoting. Bro, if there's any fucker on the League of Legends sub has downvoted more real shit, it's TSM fans. And you're having the goal to be. But don't shit in our house on the carpet as we're just shitting all over the walls of every other party that we're ever invited to. Oh, I hate TSM. I don't know if they're breaking it. You're not going to believe this, Monty. Thorin in 2024 hits TSM. Like, yeah, that's 10 years old news, but I do hate them. I fucking despise them. Piece of shit.
The number one post right now, you'll appreciate this, Thorin, based on our Maple conversation, it's just called Maple. It says, congrats to our boy Maple. Well, our boy Maple, yes, TSM, surely your boy.
I know. Iconic TSM player, Maple.
Exactly.
I know. It's so absurd, isn't it?
While this is his last tournament, I hope he can take down a few more teams along the way. PSG is really the only team I'm rooting for at this point. The TSM fans would rather root.
Not even NA. You actually
PSG.
hate America, you fucking traitors, you Benedict Arnold fucks. Now you're supporting a team from fucking Taiwan. What the fuck's going on, boys? I love it.
TSM, you'll notice they buried this. So they did. This is why I couldn't find it, Thorin, because they gave a TSM esports quarterly update 2 months ago. As they said, as we were halfway through the year, we wanted to recap the first 6 months and share a bit about our plans for the remainder of 2024. So you'll notice also hilariously, this is called a quarterly update that they are doing halfway through the year. God knows what the fuck is that's supposed to mean. So the next thing is that they do all of these other updates: Apex, CS2, CS Impact, Valorant, Esports World Cup, Leffen, PUBG, Overwatch, Rocket League, and at the very bottom, League of Legends. Last thing, they buried at the very bottom.
Monty, I haven't followed the game yet. You're telling me TSM doesn't have a League of Legends team? They are TSM, bro. They have an Overwatch team.
Yep.
How can this be? How can it be, mate? Remember, think about what Monty. In a way, that's a win for you, because you remember all those dickhead, annoying LOL fans, probably TSM fans, who said, Monty thinks Overwatch will be a bigger game than League. An opinion he never expressed anywhere. That's why none of you have the video. If you had the smoking gun, you'd play that video every day, wouldn't you? And fucking beat off to it. You don't have that. But in the end, TSM has an Overwatch team in 2024, but not a League of Legends team. Oh, that's glorious. Oh, the Schadenfreude is glorious. And the best thing is, Reggie doesn't even know what Schadenfreude is. If I even said it's German, Reggie, he'd go, I've never heard of him. I love the idea to me, Reggie's just a complete moron. I know. I love it.
2 months ago, we're still considering all options to select the best opportunity for TSM. We appreciate your patience, but this decision can't be rushed due to the numerous changes the ecosystem will be going through, of which we've been aware of for some time. That's it.
That's the most. How's that an update? The update is we're still thinking about stuff. We'll get back to you later in another quarter, aka half a year. There's just nothing. There's nothing there, bro. There's literally nothing there. By the way, what do you think right now? If you had to place bets, do they ever return in any, even in another region? Do they ever return to League of Legends? Do you think? What do you think?
No, I don't think they should either.
Be, right? Yeah. What would the point be?
I don't think they should either. Like, I don't, if you just look at the teams that are still in and are still getting, and are the ones who are getting out, it doesn't make sense for them to be really involved in this scene. I mean, maybe they will because they're an esports World Cup partner. They're one of the 30 partner teams, and perhaps they want a chance to participate in League of Legends in that way to get more money out of the Saudi government. But I don't think it really makes a lot of sense for them to be coming back in any region. I think maybe they try and license their name to somebody like we talked about in China, and maybe they can get some money from someone else to use their branding. But I mean, LPL is also struggling right now, guys. The salary cap in China is coming down next year because the teams are not doing well. And the viewership is down. So I don't even know if China is a really good option for them at this point in time. So there you go. And then 8 months ago, they said, we are diligently working towards our goal of acquiring a League of Legends franchise slot in a tier 1 region by the end of 2024. So 8 months ago, they said that. Then 2 months ago, they said, nah, we're not really doing anything.
It's the phrase tier 1 region. It's like, bloody hell. They didn't even say major. Tier 1 is like, what are we playing with semantically here? You know what I mean? Like, is that they're going to have an LLA team or something? You know, we're back in the Americas, but shut the fuck up. They're going to be in the wrong conference, the one without all the LCS teams. They're going to be in
VCS. Don't worry.
There you go. Exactly.
They're going to be in the Pacific. Now that the new, as we started talking about this show, the new Pacific region is going to be there, then obviously having a VCS team is technically a tier 1 region, because maybe, you know, they'll get guaranteed slots to at least the play-ins of Worlds and MSI, just like the LCS teams.
I would love to see TSM failing in play-ins, a statement I could have said 10 years ago if they'd have been playing. So I would love to see it today. As long as they lose, I'd like them to come back. That's one thing I actually do miss, Monty. It actually isn't as funny to see 100 Thieves bomb Worlds as it was to see when like TSM went 0-6 and shit. Like,
it was still fun.
That was glorious. The best one still, Monty, is the one where I'd moved to the Netherlands. And everyone remembers this video where instead of just doing the ha 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 tweet, I just did that video of me going, "What a wonderful world." And then like all the like sun was like glittering behind me. And I was like, what a glorious day that was, just walking through the crisp, you know, autumn air or whatever. It was fucking dope, mate. I loved it. Going straight fire. See more cool, funny, interesting clips based on topics from my content? Well, subscribe to this channel then, or, you know, be a pleb and don't.